It is so hot in my room right now. Like, I have to turn my fan off because fucking dog's eating. You make noise. Only when I record. I mean, it's cool that he's eating and all, but fuck when I record. Let's just keep going. I'm sorry if you can hear it, by the way. Your dog's gotta eat. So, I was playing Dark Souls 2 before this, and I got this message. Thought it was pretty funny. But, you know, it's cool. Alright, so I'm going to be showing my mage build. Armor set, the fashion, just the fashion. Alright, so, stats. So, now for any build video, you want to stop at 120 because that's the meta. You know, if you go over 120, your build's not really viable for everyone. It's only viable for people that want to overlevel. So, here's your meta. You don't need to be hollow. That's just because I'm trying to do the usurper ending. Let me go through the stats. 28 vigor because can I do this actually? Hold on. Oh. Right, so 28 vigor, so I can get my health up a little bit. Right now I'm embered at 1300 about. It's cool. 35 attunement, I can get like 5 crystal soul spears off with it. Now you can stop at 30 and put those points elsewhere if you want. You won't lose any attunement slots, but you'll lose some FP. That's why I started at 35, or stopped at 35 anyways. Endurance 27, just because, you know, you want to be able to roll. I don't really think you need 28 vigor, but you know, I have 28 vigor. I actually kind of want to put that vigor point into endurance just because I feel like it'd be more useful there. I don't really have any points in vitality, any extra points. I started as a knight, so it's kind of high. Strength is 16. Now, the only reason I have my strength to 16 is because I want to be able to use this Moonlight Greatsword. Now, really, you want a weapon with low stats, relatively. For a little bit, I was running with an Uchi Katana, 16 dex. So that works too. You just run whatever you want to run that has relatively low stat requirements because you don't want to get too many of those. Let's go. So no dex. I have 60 intelligence just because that's the second soft cap. And lots of fucking damage. No faith because we're not doing a faith build. No luck because we're not doing a bleed build. I will show builds off later. Actually, I've done a bleed build and a strength build. I just haven't shown any of them off because I didn't think about it before I switched. So I'm sorry for that. I also didn't do extensive testing on them though, so I have done a lot of testing on this one. Alright, so time for what I'm using. Moonlight Greatsword because it scales with magic. Put out a lot of magic damage there. I'm so sorry. Court Sorcerer staff for the scaling and intelligence get you a lot of spell damage. The only reason I have this is for that stamina regen and because I can't put this here because typically I just have a Court Sorcerers in my left hand. Now for rings and stuff, we'll go over these first. I run Bellowing Dragon, Caress, Young Dragon Ring, and Magic Clutch for damage. Now yes, Magic Clutch will make you take more damage, but I'm all for putting out more damage. Now you can replace a Sage Ring or Magic Clutch, or no, not Magic Clutch, or Young Dragon. Sage Ring or Young Dragon for Dusk Crown. Now this will use, it'll also weaken you, but you'll use less FP, as it says, and you can like go for longer runs with this. So if it's a super long run, you know, find a bonfire in sight, just run this and you should have plenty of casts. I typically have plenty of casts with my stuff anyways. Sage Ring, that casting speed, you know. I run 9 Ashen Estus. Now that's just plenty. Like I very rarely will ever run out, and that's if I'm extensively exploring an area for anything I missed. So I wear the Crown of Dusk because it puts out extra magic damage, which is super useful, but you also take more magic damage. So if it's like a magic boss, like the Crystal Sage or something, I'll run probably the Sage's Big Hat, because I really like how it looks. Just if you wanna, oh shit. What's the button? There it is. I like how it looks. I don't know if you guys do. Anyways, I also run, this is all fashion now, the Jello robe, just because, look at that scarf. I think it looks great. The Firekeeper gloves, just because they cover up the rest really nice, and they look really good overall, just because they're wraps. I like them. And the Firekeeper skirt, so that I am not constantly seeing my character's ass. Oh, yeah. If you want to see your character's ass, run Jello robe and loincloth. Boop. It's pretty great, actually. Just for PvP though, I don't like running it in PvE just because it annoys me. I didn't go over spells yet. So, I don't have Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring, but I would use Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring and Lingering Dragon Crest Ring with Hidden Body. That way, you can sneak around the enemies, and you don't actually have to fight through anything. Mage bows are great. That's just pro tip, you switch around rings as needed. It's cool. So for spells, I run Soul Greatsword in my first slot just so I can hold up, panic swap to it, and take down a group of enemies or an enemy chasing me or something. Crystal Soul Spear, because that's my next most panicky thing. You know, I just press up and hold up and press up again, and that thing one-shots most things or drops them significantly lower on health. This is typically what I use just because it's a low, what do you call it, magic cost or mana cost or whatever, and it still hits really hard, actually. I sometimes run Hidden Body. That can be replaced with, I don't know, whatever you want to run, like White Dragon Breath. That hits pretty hard, relatively hard. Crystal Soul Spear hits harder. The Great Heavy Soul Arrow hits slightly less hard. I also run Homing Crystal Soul Mass because, you know, if I get invaded, it's kind of a good way to throw people off, well, and like get them to doge around. It also does some good damage though. So let's show this shite off in one of my least favorite areas. Well, I didn't even... $850 damage, nearly a one-shot. It's close enough. It's to the point where it's not a problem, and if you really want a one-shot, I am in New Game Plus, by the way, so they do have a little bit more health in the new game. Oh, I don't one-shot the fire witches. Now, a thing with this build is you do gotta keep your distance, because you're a squishy mage. Yeah, ow. That's also why I still keep 6 Estus. Plenty of blue Estus. You know, everything hits pretty hard. I actually hate fighting these guys melee. So I was gonna try to show off the Soul Greatsword, but this is not an area I would... wrong Estus. That's a problem with me. I am bad at keeping track of things. But it's still not hard. We're just gonna drop you guys really fast. Fucking bitch. Oh, you're such a dick. I really hate this area. You can see why. It's not the easiest for a caster. And if you're a melee person, you realize how much worse this area actually is. Because the fucking enemies just R1 spam you. At least in my opinion, it's way worse. Now, I do know there's another one across the corner. The fuck? Alright, I just want this guy. Fucker. I'm not being very careful, I'm just trying to get my hits off. Does some pretty good damage, good for a panic hit. If you're being chased by a group. It all hits pretty hard. You know, just fuck this area. That's why I'm getting my shit beaten. And if you take it to another area, like the area Nameless King's in, Still a pretty easy run. If you want to see boss kills, like damage on bosses, even bosses that are resistant to it, still does some pretty damn good damage in my opinion. All that's in the boss kills thing, and I might actually call that mage boss kills and go on NG plus on multiple characters and do boss kills and stuff. And yeah, right. Let's just show you a different enemy type really fast. This guy, because these guys annoy me in the other area. Pretty sure this guy's a bit stronger than his fellow counterparts. Still hits really hard. And of course the Crystal Soul Spear would have one shot, puts out 100, 200 more damage. But like for killing normal enemies, I'd just run Great Heavy Sword Arrow, super good. Great, I mean, if you're in a boss fight, you can obviously buff yourself and probably just shit on that boss. I typically don't use the buff though, I don't really need it. I do enough damage as it is. So now this is a PV. Oh god, I'm dying. Sorry. It is a okay, I'm so dying. This is a PvE build. So I can't do a mage or a sorcerer in PvP. I can't for the life of me, so I'm not going to show that in this video. If you want to see boss kills, I have those, a lot of those up in the boss kills playlist that I might rename to mage boss kills or mage boss kills NG+. I don't know, probably just mage boss kills. But so if you want to see it against a boss, check that out. If you want to see it against more enemies, I mean, I guess I could. Do I have the? I don't have that. I'm still dying. Save me. I don't have another harder area. We'll just show you it against the Silver Knights. How does that sound? And then we'll end the video. I actually have no idea how hard it hits the Silver Knights. I don't remember. I had a general idea for the Pontiff Knights. Man, that was loud. I'm sorry. I made some of you like, I don't know. An NG, that would have one shot killed them. I'm just saying. 90 Knights. Oh, please lock on. No. 779 with that. Boop. 851. And then I bet you. I was wrong to bet. Oop, getting shit on. And typically, I play carefully. But I am not playing carefully just because I want to get the kills done. And then I'm going to level past this after this video. Show you it on this guy. And then we're going to be done. Oop, fucker. I didn't even need that much. Oh my god. That was loud. I'm probably killing headphone users' ears. I am very sorry. But yeah, that's my mage build. I think it looks, or is great. Fuck is on my, this does not look like blood. But yeah, if you guys want to see more build videos, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, always helps. Share it if you want. Subscribe if you're new, because I'll be having more of these up when I have my optimized bleed build. And I'll probably make an optimized sorcerer eventually. I'm making optimized builds. So, I'll let you guys know when those get done. show you those. But this is not an optimized build. This is a knight. Definitely, oh god, not optimized. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.